Well, hello YouTube, and welcome to the bonus edition where we're going to be comparing Microsoft Excel with LibreOffice Calc. This is a light performance test. I've recommended in one of the previous episodes LibreOffice in general as a free alternative to the Microsoft Office suite. So it got me thinking from if we were comparing just basic user functionalities, is it going to be running a little bit slower because it's free, or is it pretty comparable? So I just did a light test here for you, and let's go ahead and step into it. We'll do a quick run. And in this case, I just picked Excel versus Calc, so that way, you can think of the same thing on the other equivalent of Word and PowerPoint, etc. But yeah, it should be pretty the same across the board. But just wanted to give you here a quick preview. So yeah, let's go ahead and step right into it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run the test on the Microsoft Excel here first. As you can see, I've already loaded Microsoft Excel into the memory. So it's sitting there already, and CPU hovering about 13-15%, memory around 43%, disks are around 1%. And GPU around, it's pretty high, 93%, because I'm actually recording this video. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and put, just random formulas here, and we're gonna compare exactly the same test with same formulas with LibreOffice, and we're gonna use their version of Excel, and we're gonna compare the numbers, and we'll see how things kind of fare performance-wise between the two. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and put 4 9s. I'm just going to go ahead and copy that all the way to 30. And we're going to start from the first cell. So basically 30 values. Gonna do the same thing. All right, and in K, we're going to do the result. And we're going to basically say this guy times, I'm just doing a simple formula, but I just wanted to take a minute to do some processing here. We'll basically just going to multiply all the values here. Okay. And we're just going to go ahead and do that all the way across. It's nothing. It's like there's actually nothing. There's no impact at all. So it did that with no effort at all. So unless you're doing some crazy formulas, should be okay. All right, so let's do the same test in LibreOffice and see if there's a difference. But almost I didn't even see any difference at all here. So it looks like it's but I can actually add complexity to the test if needed. But let's check out the LibreOffice here. So we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, so we're going to do the same test with the LibreOffice Calc, which is the free version that I did an overview of in one of my first videos in this series. And so let's go ahead and check it out. So basically I put 4 9s, 30 rows, and 9 columns. Put in the formula while I'm basically multiplying everything in the first row together. And we're just going to go ahead and take this and grab it and bring it all the way down. As you can see, I'm kind of already, as I'm sitting in CPU is hovering 10. It's a little bit higher here, to instead of 10% on when I was using Microsoft Excel. Here is hovering between 12 and 13. I haven't done anything yet. Memory just about the same. Disk, network, and GPU are just about the same. So very, very, very minor, slight difference. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this all the way down and see if it actually slows anything down. So and nothing. Well, numbers to computers are child's play, but yeah, for this simple test, I didn't see any difference. It's possible that just because the two have very similar performance, But again, this is a fair and simple test just to give you a preview. Maybe we can do a little bit more complex test, but yeah, this is just an overview. We're going to do the test now on the calc and see if we can insert chart. So if you can watch the utilization there, still pretty steady in where we left it. And we're just going to go ahead and insert chart. Okay, nothing is happening. Just going to say columns, yes, finish, and nothing. So it's actually pretty good. All right, so let's see what Excel is going to do. So we're going to go ahead and exit out of here. We'll see you guys on the Excel one. All right, so we're going to do the same test here with the Microsoft Excel. In this case, we're going to insert a chart. Same figures here. So insert, as you can see, utilization is about the same. Insert, and we're going to go ahead and bar chart. I guess, yeah, the 2 columns. Uh-oh. We got a little spike of a CPU on the CPU side of things here. So in this case, even LibreOffice Calc did a little bit better than Microsoft Excel, given that Calc is absolutely 100% free. But this is not to say one is better than the other. The point of this video is just to show that even with the free open source options, they are capable of, in terms of functions and performance, and in terms of how much resources that they actually suck. And in this test, to be fair, it was conducted on Windows. I do expect similar results on different operating system like Mac OS or Linux, but if for Windows, I think, so anyways, it's not necessarily applicable to the others, but you get the point. Hey guys, well thanks for watching this special edition. As you can see, the conclusion here is we're not saying that Excel is performing worse than Libre or the other way around. All we're saying is just from a basic functionality standpoint, here's a free option that's available to you. You can do simple things, you can do graphs, and you pretty much is pretty comparable with basically the paid version of the same version of the software. So that's really the conclusion. So thanks again for tuning in. This has been presented to you by the Software Advisor, where we're empowering individuals and business owners with free open source productivity tools. Thanks again for joining.